Respected elders, dear friends, I have been asked to give a talk on yoga for modern man. Whatever understanding I have developed over the years on yoga, it leads me to one thing, that yoga is applicable at all times to everyone, young and old, men and women, educated and not so educated. But it applies the most to the modern man today. Never before in the history it is so wanted, so needed, and so vital to our inner existence. When you see a car moving or a bullock cart moving, you can imagine how the wheels are rotating. It's easier to watch the movement on a bullock cart. The entire wheel spins and you can see the movement. But as you move from the most peripheral towards the center of that axis, the axle, it looks as if it's not moving at all. It feels so steady, unmoving, yet the whole wheel moves. How the innermost remains steady, around which the outermost rotates around. Such is our life as well. The depth, the stillness within is more profound in a person who is extremely creative. For creativity, you need utter stillness, though this stillness ultimately results in the form of actions, and without this action, the inner stillness is of no consequence. It is said in our tradition, the great literature from our ancient past, especially Gita, where Lord Krishna talks about yoga karmasu kausalam. It's a beautiful principle. It applies even today. That how, while remaining connected with our higher consciousness, with our higher being, with our source, this connectedness creates so much of creativity. It inspires us in that state of yoga that we are able to skillfully execute whatever was earlier intended in our mind now becomes actuality. And how yoga is applicable today to me, practicing half a dozen yoga asanas and breathing exercises is not going to create a state of yoga in me. Of course, healthy body is needed. And to maintain health, yogis, through their practical experience, they recommend it that, okay, if you can, might as well do this so that your health will remain steady. You'll be healthy enough to practice so many things in life, including arriving at a state of yoga. What is it that can drive us to that state of yoga, lead us to that state of yoga? Our inner life should be of such an order that I remain always looking within for inspiration rather than looking outside. Outside things can motivate me a little bit. But true creativity comes when it is truly inspired from within oneself. Even when your best friend recommends you something, I think you will want to verify it with your heart and say, yes, I too agree with. So this agreement is needed from the heart. Clearer the heart, wiser the heart, intuitive the heart, it will give better signals. Now, the whole yoga practice of meditation is to arrive at this state of utter stillness within. Meditation is to help us come to this state of inner stillness and execute through this inner stillness whatever we have to do in daily life. You may be a businessman, you may be working, you may be a student, or you may be a retired person. In every facets of life, yoga helps. The state of union with the ultimate helps. And actually, that is our primary goal, to arrive at that I must have this unity, union with the ultimate. Meditation makes it possible. By renouncing the world, we are contradicting yourself that yoga karma sukausalam. Through yoga, all your actions become skillful. But if you aspire to renounce the action, renounce activities of this world, then you are contradicting the very thing for which you have started doing the yoga. Yoga is to arrive at the perfect action as much as possible. Perfect state of being, perfect state of relationships. And all this perfection can be arrived at if we only try to balance our inner life with external life, our spiritual aspirations with the material aspirations. Rather, it will be futile to differentiate our spiritual life from material life. Even in material life, in business world, in our student life, retired life, we should allow this spiritual life to percolate and make even this material life part and parcel, one integrated existence, one total existence, which is not standing at crossroad. They are not opposing each other. They become one. And in fact, in the material life only we are able to exercise our spiritual wealth, our spiritual talents, our spiritual creativity. Imagine if the science was amalgamated, integrated with spirituality. It will be a wonderful world, isn't it? Yogic practice should be able to enhance everything that we do. The word yoga, from which we derive the word yogya and ayogya in Hindi, Sanskrit. Yogya means which is proper. When you are united with your higher self, with your conscience, actions done in a rightful conscience, that's a yogya or proper action. Ayogya, it's its opposite. When you are separated from your conscience, when you are separated from your higher source, when you are separated from your higher consciousness, tasks performed by denying your conscience to prevail are improper, ayogya. So yoga is a far-fetching word, far-fetching application it has in our day-to-day life. In everything that we do, even cooking a meal, partaking a meal, sharing a meal with people, giving a gift to someone or receiving a gift. When I am united and appreciative with all my conscience, it ennobles everything that I do. And who is to tell you that what you did or what you're thinking is proper or improper, yogya or ayogya? Only your heart can tell you that, see. Even if someone tells you you're wrong or you're right, it will be wonderful if your heart agrees with it or disagrees with it. Then it is your very own action or inaction. You'll be able to take the credit for all that you do and be grateful to the Lord. In such a state of union with higher consciousness or with the Source or with the Lord or with the Ultimate, things happen naturally. Things happen as if it should happen only in that way, there is no other way. Though there are many other things you could have been doing. but it will feel just right when you are in state of union. So I encourage you, my dear friends, that yoga has to be understood properly, and I wish you all to understand the true meaning of yoga, that it is all about my union with the ultimate. It is all about my conscience. It is all about my superconsciousness to prevail in my working consciousness, so that anything and everything that I do in life becomes skillful. Yogaha karmasu kausalam. And I reiterate this again and again, that asanas and breathing exercise called pranayamas is just a part of it, out of 36 or 37 steps which are prescribed through sadhana chatusthaya. Asanas and pranayamas are merely 2 steps out of those 36, 37, or maybe 40 steps. Ultimate culmination of all these yogic practices is to arrive at a state of balance within. This inner stillness, inner calmness, inner balance must find its way in our external workmanship. It must become dynamic. So, yogi is actually a dynamic person. He is not to be taken as an inactive person doing nothing. And let us not aspire for those days and say, okay, I'm not going to do anything, I'm going to renunciate and do nothing. No, that will be counterproductive and against the clarion call of Gita, Yogaha Karmasu Kausalam. May it be so for all of us. If you would like to learn meditation in a very scientific way, I would appreciate if you would connect to us via Let Us Meditate app on your Android phone, or you can visit our website, heartfulness.org. May God bless us all. Thank you for listening.
Many of us today live in a state of chronic stress. Take a minute to observe yourself. If you observe carefully, you will probably find that some part of your body or mind is tense or uncomfortable. You may need to calm down, unwind physically, or relax your tired muscles. The heartfulness relaxation process is an extremely simple way to do just that. It is especially helpful when done before meditation and prepares us for the journey within. You can do this for yourself or narrate the instructions to others to help them relax. Sit comfortably and close your eyes very slowly and very gently. Let's begin with the toes. Wiggle your toes. Now, feel them relax. Feel healing energy from the earth move up into your feet and ankles. Then up to your knees, relaxing your lower legs. Now feel the healing energy move up your legs, relaxing them. Relax your thighs. Now, deeply relax your hips, stomach, and waist. Relax your back. From the top to the bottom, your entire back is relaxed. Relax your chest and shoulders. Feel your shoulders simply melting away. Relax your upper arms. Relax each muscle in your forearms. Relax your hands right up to your fingertips. Now relax your neck muscles. Move your awareness up to your face. Relax your jaw, mouth, nose, eyes, earlobes, facial muscles, forehead, all the way to the top of your head. Feel that your whole body is completely relaxed. Scan your system from top to toe, and if there's any part of your body that is still tense, painful, or unwell, spend some more time immersing it in the healing energy of the earth. When you are ready, move your attention to your heart. Rest there for a little while. Feel immersed in the love and light in your heart. Remain still and quiet, and slowly become absorbed in yourself. Remain absorbed for as long as you want, until you feel ready to come out. Our general experience of life is governed by our thoughts. Heartfulness meditation is a process through which we shift from thinking to feeling. It is a journey from the complexity of the mind to the simplicity of the heart. Although meditation may sometimes seem challenging, it is something that comes naturally to us all. Please follow the guidance to experience it for yourself. If you feel the need, you can first do the heartfulness relaxation. Gently close your eyes and relax. Turn your attention inward and take a moment to observe yourself. Now, suppose that the source of divine light is already present within your heart and that it is attracting you from within. Gently relax into that feeling. If you find your awareness drifting to various thoughts, do not fight them and do not entertain them. Let them be, while simply reminding yourself that you are meditating on the source of divine light in your heart. Allow yourself to become more and more absorbed within. Now, keeping your eyes closed, gently ease out of meditation. Observe and savor the condition that you have just experienced. Let this condition become a part of you. Slowly open your eyes, carrying the condition with you. Meditate in this way as often as you like. You can also slowly extend the period of meditation up to an hour. You will cherish this journey within.